salutations and mutations to you all. I am your horrible host, Madame Nausatia, with another bit of midnight mayhem. It's the ravenous terror from beneath the earth. A team of explorers who venture into caves near an atomic testing area discover a mutant creature who has taken children, which, believe me, is a far more enjoyable game than what they like to play, boring hide and seek. I hope you don't experience any claustrophobia with this one. Only joking, you know I hope you do.
What is it, Doc?
Something quite interesting. Look there. The streak trail leads off in that direction, while a second smaller one leads in that direction.
A smaller one?
Stan!
It's Alice's other shoe.
It sure is, buddy.
Which means we can postulate that she has been through at least some of the same corridors and pathways as Rosemary. At this point, I'll venture to say that whatever abducted Rosemary may in fact also have taken the children.
But their paths go in different directions.
Sheriff, these caves twist, turn, and fold back in on themselves throughout the length of the system, which means there are multiple pathways to single locations.
But what if whatever took Rosemary has nothing to do with the kids? And on the flip side of that, how do you know we aren't talking about more than one abductor?
All right, enough talk. We're getting close. I can feel it. Let's keep moving.
Yes, there is no further time for conjecture. We must keep moving. Since I'm the more experienced among us, I will search alone down the left fork. You two will follow the right. Since we now have Rosemary's radio, we have regained the ability to stay in contact.
Good call, Doc. Check in if you find anything interesting.
Will do. Happy hunting.
You too. You ready?
Ready.
You're getting jumpy in your old age. Come in, Sheriff.
I'm here, Doc.
It's right here, Sheriff. It's looking at me.
What is? What's looking at you?
A creature of some kind. It's rather large and oddly bat-like, yet humanoid.
A creature? What do you mean, a creature?
I mean... Wait a minute.
Doc? Are you there? Doc?
I don't know.
Hey, stay with me, Doc.
The creature.
What the hell was it? You unloaded 2 rounds into that thing and it barely flinched. Is that what took my kids? Is that what took my kids?
I don't know, but it smelled of lilac.
Lilac? Lilac? What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Rosemary's perfume. Lilac. It has rosemary.
Can you walk, Doc?
I'm not sure. My extremities feel numb.
Numb? What do you mean?
I think some sort of electromagnetic paralysis feel extremely painful.
We gotta go after that thing.
No. We don't know what we're up against.
That thing's got my kids, George. I gotta go after it.
Think, Stan. You don't know if that thing has your kids, and we don't even know what it was.
I don't care.
Stan, all it did was touch the dock, and now he can't move. What do you plan to do if you find it? And what if there's more than one? You don't even have a weapon.
I don't need one, George. I'll rip its guts out with my bare hands if it did anything to Alice or Danny.
Wait!
What is it, Doc?
I think I know a better way.
Better way? What do you mean?
It appeared to be some sort of grossly mutated bat-like creature with unusual powers. If it is related in any way to the species of bat commonly found in these caves, I know a way we can lure and trap the animal.
Trap it? Trap it? You're talking gibberish. I'm going after it.
Stan, that's not a good idea.
I don't care what you think, George. And I'm not interested in trapping that thing. With or without you, I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna kill it.
Stan! Stan! Get back here, you stubborn
Let him go, Sheriff. He will no longer listen to reason, and why should he? His children are in danger, and he must do what he feels he must to save them.
I know. But him going off and getting himself killed ain't gonna help those kids one bit. Then again, I know Stan Johnson. And if he does get his hands on that thing, well, problem solved.
But in case he fails, we have work to do. I don't think the creature had enough time to paralyze me completely before you frightened it away. I can already feel its paralysis field wearing off. If you'll help me to my feet, I believe I can walk.
Sure thing.
Perhaps it's not wearing off as fast as I thought. I believe I will require some assistance.
You got it.
Come on out and fight like a man! Or whatever you are. What are you, Yella? Or do you only pick on women and children? Show yourself! Child-snatching demon! Coward! Coward! As God is my witness, when I get my hands on you, I'm not only gonna wring your neck, I'm gonna enjoy it! And then I'm gonna take your dead carcass, skin it, and make you into a pair of boots! Came from, ugly. Where are they? Where are my kids? Where are my kids? Where are my kids?
you awake? Alice! What is it? Did you hear that? Hear what? It sounded like... Sounded like what? Like nothing. Perhaps I was dreaming. Was it a good dream? Yes, a very good dream. I want to go home. I know. Your father and my uncle are out there looking for us right now. I'm sure it's just a matter of time before... What's wrong? I think it's coming back. Quick, close your eyes and pretend to be asleep. Is it gone? Yes, it's gone. What happened? I can't see around you. Nothing. Nothing's happened. Good. I hope my father gets here soon. So do I. So do I.
Oh my gosh, Sheriff, you're back.
I know exactly what you were doing, Hayes. Now get out of my office.
Did you locate the Johnson children?
Out!
Yes, sir.
All right, Doc, what do you need?
If you'd be so kind as to hand me the telephone.
You got it.
Thank you.
Feeling better?
Yes, quite. I believe the creature's paralyzing energy has very nearly left my system.
Good to hear. What exactly did that thing do to you?
I'm not sure exactly. It seems to have the unusual ability to produce a strong electromagnetic energy from the palms of its, well, I guess you'd call them hands. It appears to use this ability to paralyze its prey.
You mean its victims?
The word victims denotes intelligence. Are you sure you want to imbue this creature with that attribute?
I don't care if it's intelligent or not. All I want is to get our people back and in one piece.
I do as well, Sheriff.
I don't doubt that, Doc. But you said this thing looked like an overgrown bat. I've never heard of any bat that can shoot electric, magnetic, whatever, from any part of its body.
That is true. No species we know of is capable of that. But, as previously mentioned, those caves and all of its inhabitants have been exposed to high levels of atomic radiation. There is no way for us to know exactly what that would do to any animal living under those conditions.
In other words, you have no idea what that thing is truly capable of.
Unfortunately not.
How much longer, Doc? Anything could be happening in that cave, and we're just sitting here. If something happens...
Yes, I know, but please don't worry. My colleague should be arriving any minute, and with him, our one true hope of defeating the creature.
You keep saying that, but if he's not here within the next 5 minutes, we go with Plan B.
Curious. I don't believe we've discussed a Plan B. Do you have one in mind?
I do. And let's just say it involves large amounts of dynamite.
Sheriff, the Wasawa caves have endured multiple atomic explosions. I'm not sure dynamite would even make so much as a dent.
I wasn't talking about using it on the caves.
Ah, I see. And how exactly do you intend on saving Rosemary, Mr. Johnson, and his children? Dynamite can be a rather unwieldy implement of attack.
If we wait around here any longer, there won't be anybody left to save. Then this becomes personal.
Sheriff Elliott?
What is it?
Someone just came in who says she's here to see Dr. Edwards.
She?
Send her in.
Mrs. St. Marie Jackson, this is quite the surprise. I was expecting your husband.
Oh, no, unfortunately, he was called away on business at the last minute, so I volunteered to deliver this to you. He said it was quite urgent.
Why, Mrs. St. Marie Jackson, the professor never mentioned your condition. Are you sure it was safe for you to travel this far?
Oh, pish posh. I insisted. By the way my dear husband sounded, it appears to be a matter of life and death.
It is.
Well, that's downright awful.
Oh, where are my manners? Sheriff Elliott, this is Julianne St. Marie Jackson, wife of my colleague and the man I was expecting, Professor Jackson. Mrs. St. Marie Jackson, Sheriff Elliott.
A pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, Sheriff.
Not to be rude, especially to a woman in your condition, but we have to be going. Like I said, it's a matter of life and death.
Yes, there are some people missing in the Wasawa Caves, and this device may be our only hope to save them.
Oh, my. Please, don't let me stand in your way.
Thank you, and drive back safely.
Of course.
My deputy will show you out.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much for coming all this way. I hope to see you and your husband again very soon. And if I can leave you with one last thought.
Yes?
If it's a boy, may I suggest Vincent?
I'll have to run it by the professor first, but I like it.
Is it ready?
Unfortunately not. It will take a few moments to warm up properly.
And then it'll be ready?
No. Then it will be ready to be calibrated.
And then it'll be ready.
Yes, then it will be ready.
Good. And what again is it supposed to do?
Sheriff, I really do not have the time to explain the science behind this device.
Look, Doc, there's no need to be like that. I don't need the science. Just give it to me as plainly and simply as possible so I can understand how the hell this thing's gonna help us.
I apologize for my impropriety, but I tend to lose my proper English manners under pressure.
Don't worry about it. Now, if you don't mind.
This device is called a sonic amplitude oscillatotron. It's an instrument capable of producing very precise sound waves that range from imperceptibly low to stratospherically high. With it, I can produce frequencies that can be used to not only lure the creature to us, but incapacitate it as well.
Using sound?
Yes. As you should know, bats as a species have a very powerful sense of hearing, and as a result, are extremely sensitive to sound.
Which does what for us?
Recent experiments with this device, using bats taken from these caves, have shown that they are so sound sensitive that one can actually alter and control the animal's behaviors using nothing more than certain precise frequency variations.
Like bat mind control?
Exactly.
But how do you know it's going to work on that thing?
Call it intuition. If I'm right, and this creature is a mutated variation of the species of bat commonly found in this system, we should have no trouble controlling it.
All right. What's the plan?
First, using one frequency, we lure it here. Then, using another, we trap it.
Trap it? Trap it how?
With the right frequency, we can send what amounts to a feedback loop through its nervous system, rendering it completely helpless and unable to move.
I like the sound of that.
I thought you might.
Say, Doc, not to interrupt, but we know bullets won't kill that thing. Could you machine?
Yes. Yes, it could.
Then that should be our final objective.
Look, as far as I know, that creature is only doing what it feels is necessary to survive. I do not feel it is my place to decide who or what deserves to live or die.
That's not your call to make, Doc. I'm the sheriff of this county, and if I decide that thing's a threat, which I have, it's given up its right to survive.
Then I will have no part of this.
What are you talking about, Doc? That's your colleague in there with 2 children. Children! And Lord knows what it might have done to my friend, their father. You think it deserves to live?
Neither you nor I have the moral authority to decide one way or another. That creature is an entirely new species created by your government in its reckless pursuit of atomic supremacy. It may even be the only one of its kind. As a scientist and a moral man, I cannot and will not destroy it. I will subdue it long enough to save my niece and the Johnson family, but I will not be complicit in the possible destruction of an entire species.
Fine. Say your niece?
Yes. Rosemary is my brother's daughter.
And you still don't think it's right to kill that thing?
No. Now, if you don't mind, time is of the essence, and I need silence enough to think.
Right.
Come on. You're awake.
For now. Are my kids okay?
Yes, they're fine as far as I can tell.
Thank God. Has that thing hurt them in any way?
Not physically, no. They've been sleeping most of the time. I think the experience has been too much for them, or whatever the creature used to paralyze us simply works better on their smaller bodies.
I swear when I can move again, I'm gonna twist that thing's head from its neck for what it's done.
I don't blame you for wanting to. I may just help.
Looks like you'll get the chance before I do.
How's that?
I saw you move your hand. How'd you do that?
It seems if I just concentrate hard enough on specific parts of my body, I can will them to move again.
Is that all? How long did you have to concentrate on your hand to be able to make a fist?
As long as I've been in here.
That long, huh? So much for my chances.
But you have far more to fight for than I do. If it's only a matter of mind over matter, I'd put my money on you anytime.
Thanks.
Wait.
What is it?
It's coming back.
Damn it. Shut up, you slimy, worm-ridden piece of filth! You are one ugly.
Is that all you got?
You are pathetic. There ain't no way you're gonna break me. No way!
I believe it's ready.
About time.
What? You think you got what it takes to break me? You're nothing! Rosemary, don't. Don't you dare.
No!
I swear to God. I'm warning you, demon. You leave her the hell alone.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Please don't.
Well, what are you waiting for? You don't scare me. Now you're in trouble.
How will we know if it's working?
If and when the creature appears.
Won't we attract all the bats in these caves too?
Not likely. It's after twilight. All the bats have left the caves to feed. They won't be back until dawn.
That's good to know.
Look!
Now what?
Now we trap it.
It's still coming. What's going on, Doc? It's still coming.
Almost there.
Come on, Doc.
Got it.
You did it, Doc. It's working. I almost feel sorry for it.
We should. We created it.
Well, I don't.
Stan, you're alive.
Barely. No thanks to that thing.
Stan, where have you been?
In that monster's little hiding place with Rosemary and my kids.
You found them? Are they all right?
Yes, I know where they are, but I'll need your help getting them out.
You got it, Stan. Take us there.
Wait, you're just gonna leave that thing here? What if it escapes?
Impossible. As long as the oscillatron emits this frequency, it is completely immobilized and is a threat to no one.
And that's supposed to make me feel better? Your little gadget's gonna keep it here forever? What about after we pack up and go?
It will go back to living its life deep within these caves, away from humanity's intrusion.
Let me get this straight. That thing kidnaps my kids and your friend and colleague.
And his niece.
His what? Rosemary's your niece?
Yes, Rosemary is my brother's daughter.
Unbelievable. Live and let live? And you're comfortable with that?
It is the only humane thing to do.
Humane? Humane?
Mr. Johnson, please. I know my niece. She would not want any harm to come to that creature either.
You're wrong.
What What did you say?
I said you're wrong. If you'd seen what that creature did to us, it deserves to die.
I can't believe my own ears. Rosemary, this is not like you. Surely you must be in shock.
Oh, yes, I am very much in shock.
I don't understand.
All right, Doc. I think that clinches it. You're outvoted.
No,
Yes. Now, you know what needs to be done.
I refuse. Killing that creature goes against everything I stand for as a human being. I won't do it.
Then I'll do it. All I need you to do is tell me how.
I won't.
George, why do you need him? Why don't you and I just end this right here and now? Are we not men?
Stan, you saw me unload 2 rounds into that thing and it didn't even scratch it. What do you propose we do?
Gasoline. We go out, grab a can, come back, light a match.
Gentlemen, the thought alone is simply unthinkable. Whatever you think of this poor creature, surely it deserves better than to be burned alive.
Okay, Doc. What do you suggest?
You know where I stand.
Yes, we do. But tell me, if we were to tune your machine to the point of destroying the creature, would it feel any pain?
No, it wouldn't.
Rosemary, no!
Go on.
The frequencies would simply shut down its nervous system. Slowly, peacefully, painlessly.
Okay. Doc,
No.
do it.
No!
I'll do it.
No, I'll do it. Tell me how.
I'd have to show you.
Take him out of here, would you?
You got it. Doctor.
This knob here. Slowly turn it clockwise to raise the frequency level until this gauge rises above 100. Keep it there until...
That's it?
That's it.
Thank you.
Sheriff's Office. Deputy Hayes speaking. What? A monster. In Phantom Lake. Not again.
Well, given I haven't completely frightened you away with that one, I can tell you that Terror from Beneath the Earth was the 4th horror classic from Christopher R. Mihm, which took out Best Independent Film at the Rondo Hayton Classic Horror Awards. Bravo, Mr. Mihm, bravo. You'll always have an open casket at our home. Ciao, ciao.